Hey,
Perfect.
well, fam, let's wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to this iteration, this edition of the NFT mining initiative. Obviously, I'm your host, Show. You already know that. And this next artist I'm about to introduce, she is a wizard when it comes to geometry and colors. She is one of the most popular artists in our space. A lot of people tend to copy her style. Many people are actually inspired by her style. And she's on every single platform. I mean, oh my God, like it's so easy. All you gotta do is just Google her name, and every single marketplace that she has just pops up. And yeah, she has all the socials. She's super hyper relevant. And without further ado, I would like to introduce Sturec. Hey, Sturek, what's going on?
Hey, thank you for spoiling me.
No, trust me, it's all truth. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. I think all the whale community knows that. And yeah, I think we can. Before we start, you can share
Share
your
the
screen.
screen.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone. I'd
It's
like to direct
it's
you
okay.
all. Yep. Hey, everyone. I'd like to. Oh wait, hold on. You're okay. There you go. Yeah. So everyone, I'd like to direct you all to Sturic's screen that she is sharing, so we can all take a look at the fabulous artwork that she has going on. Oh yeah, there we go. We just got like a super flood. So yeah, Sturrick, you have a ton of people watching you right now. There's no
You're
pressure. It's
making
all
me nervous.
no. It's
You told me we were friends and it was just two
no.
of us.
We are friends. There's no pressure here.
I'm kidding.
You know really what it is. It's actually it's a shitload of supporters and it's all love. So think of it as the opposite of pressure and more like
Okay.
a bunch of support. Yeah, just
Okay,
like
thanks everyone.
yeah. Yeah. So everyone looking at the screen, you are currently looking at aspects of the piece that was made for the NFT mining initiative that we have in the whale community. And just a little bit of insight about that. The NFT mining initiative was kicked off about a month ago by Whale Shark. 10 artists in the space were recruited to take part in it, and essentially they were incentivized to create pieces to be sold exclusively for whale, which is beneficial for us because it teaches other people and kind of gives like the heads up to people in the space that hey, you can sell your artwork for yet another currency, which is awesome. By incentivizing these artists and also introducing them to our super hyper engaged community, it gives them a really solid foundation to work off of, and a ton of encouragement. And yeah, so all that being said, this is Sturrick's contribution. And uh, before we get into this, Sturrick, I think all of us wants to know these two questions. One, where are you from? And
Okay.
two, what is the origin of your name?
I'm from Turkey. I was born in the west side, Izmir. I don't know if anyone knows, but right now I'm living in Istanbul.
Okay.
Just a sec. Cihan sesi kısar mısın? I'm so sorry, Cihan. Can you turn down the sound?
No, the sound is fine. The sound is
No, no,
okay.
I can hear myself from the other room. My boyfriend is watching the stream.
Oh,
Okay. It's not
yeah.
nice hearing your voice. Okay. So what was the next question?
Oh, yeah. So,
Uh,
all
my
right.
my name. Yeah, it's my first name. It's Seda, Seda, and
S.
Turek is Seda, Seda. Can you
Okay,
hear
so
me?
yeah. No. I'm listening. So, I'm actually processing it. So,
Oh,
your
okay.
first name is actually Seda Sada,
Uh-huh,
and
yeah, it's Seda. It means sound in Turkish.
oh wow, that's beautiful. Does that?
Yeah, and okay. And my surname is Turek. It's actually it has Turkish characters in it, but it's like Turek. You can just say Turek. It's Turec. It's weird, I know.
Oh, so the S is silent and it's Turech.
Yes, as Turec is like actually, but like.
Oh, S Turech.
Yeah, but never mind. Turek is better. It's more.
I'm
It's
butchering.
cooler.
Hey, listen. So, I don't see obstacles or things that hold me back. I only see opportunities. So this is an
Okay.
opportunity for me to learn Turkish.
Okay. I
And,
can
and
teach you some
I.
swear words also. Like people love it.
Oh, teach me curse words. Yeah. So, all right. So, okay. I guess for the sake of the stream, would you be comfortable with me calling you Sada?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm writing down my surname right now on the screen
Oh,
with the
okay.
Turkish characters.
Yeah, I mean, we actually do have
Yes.
some Turkish members in the whale Discord.
Yeah, I know a couple, but we're not so like there are, I think at most 5 people or something, not more maybe.
It's cool. There's actually space for it to grow. That's all I see. I
Yeah,
don't see
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
I don't see the less. I see the opportunity for more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah. I was looking at the Turkish characters, and that's so interesting. Hey, y'all, she actually drew her surname in the stream, so we were able to take a look at it, and
Respect.
it's pretty interesting. Um, yeah, yeah, she's doing. Oh wow, that look that so the U looks like a smiley face. Like
Yeah.
you're always the artist here. I see you.
Yeah, we have the normal U as well, but like this is the U with the direction dots. It's U. I can teach you Turkish sometime. This is U and this is Ç. It's a weird
Mm,
sound, I know.
mm.
That's it.
I like it. I like it. I'm inspired. We're gonna revisit this in the future.
Okay.
Trust, trust me. But speaking of characters though, and shapes and geometry and things of that nature, I noticed that you have a really strong command of geometry.
Yeah, I love it.
What's the source? Like what where did this come from? I wouldn't say inspiration, but more like yeah, where like how did this come about?
Uh, Actually, I was always a math freak since I was a child, and I'm an engineer actually. So like I was always into geometry and symmetry, and I hate when the lines are distorted and stuff. So I don't know, like everything I draw, I try not to. Uh, I don't know, like I always try to fit to the geometric side. I don't know, it's like an obsession. I don't have any idea why.
I think so. I'm actually pretty shocked that you're an engineer and
Yeah.
you're doing crypto art. You're taking all that wisdom and knowledge and pouring it into this medium, and that's pretty sick. Just for everybody listening, the fact that she's holding herself to these rules of geometry and making sure that they're exact. She just told you that she's obsessed with it. That just goes to show you how much attention she's paying to what she's creating. Like that, everything needs to be exact. That's gonna keep you up at night. So
Yeah.
Sada. That's incredible. So like, how long did it take for you to become an engineer, and how long have you been active in that career before crypto art?
Uh, like actually in my country, becoming an engineer is like you have to be an engineer or a lawyer or a doctor to earn money or to do something. So my mom and dad, they're both engineers, and they told me to, okay, just be an engineer. So like you'll earn money and you'll become a CEO and everything's gonna be fine. So I was just like 18, and we have a stupid exam in Turkey, and you just do it, and if you do well, you can be an engineer or a doctor. So it was my first choice. Actually, I wanted to be an architect because I like geometry. But I studied engineering, and I think I've never done engineering, never worked as an engineer.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
studied engineering,
Yeah,
And
just to make them like just shut up. Okay, I just studied it and it's over. Like I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, because I was a really good student because of the math thing. Because I was really good at math. Uh, you become a good student. Like that's it in school. So you become an engineer, you graduate, you get a job, and blah blah blah. But I didn't want to do that because I don't know. Like I'm more into art.
mm,
Um, yeah, so I just graduated and moved to Paris to make some art, and then came back and made some more art.
mm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there's two things about that though, that you just mentioned. Yeah, it's so funny how like parents they want the best for you, but
Yeah,
I mean, not all parents are like this, by the way, but it always seems to be like that collective thing of like us artists having to deal with the resistance of our parents wanting to box us in, and we're like, no, mom, I want to be this. No, dad, that you're not seeing what I see right now, right? And then, but it speaks highly to also in regards to you, like you have these limited amount. You have this limited amount of choices, right? And these are all really high level professions. It takes a high level of skill in order to be successful as a lawyer or as an engineer, and also you were looking to be an architect too. But it takes really exceptional people to really excel in that. And just the fact that you were like, hey, I'm going to shut my parents up and do this thing speaks highly of you. And then the power and bravery that comes with you saying, you know what, I did this for you, now I'm going to do this for me, is like phenomenal. I tip my hat to you. It takes a lot. It
yeah,
takes a
it
lot
was
to really be.
hard. It was hard, and I did some like I'm still doing tattoo art, but because of the Corona thing, I just like I'm been I didn't do tattoos since last year, just maybe a couple of them. But when my mom heard that I was becoming a tattoo artist, she almost had a heart attack. She just hated it. She hated me, and she was ashamed of it. And she didn't even tell her friends that I was a tattoo artist, but she called it as a painter who uses people's body as canvas because she
Hey.
didn't. Yeah,
But
yeah,
but the good thing about that is like the way that I mean, she needed to bottle it up and make it nice and neat, but that
yeah.
actually is a pretty like dope way of explaining it, that hey, like you are using the body as a canvas. And the fact that the body, like there's a golden ratio in the body anyway, so many of the arms and limbs are exact. So you being such a stickler for geometry and lines and shapes and metrics, you were actually you are an architect using the body. You were an engineer using the body and an artist at the same time. And now you're like, you know what? You're gonna take the canvas off of the body and into Adobe Illustrator, Adobe After Effects, and all these other things. So I think that's super in line with what you wanted. So it's cool. Mom loves you regardless. She's gonna cry, yell and scream, but she's gonna love you regardless. We know that, right?
Yeah, she does. She does. She always supports me, but like she was ashamed at first about the tattoo artist thing.
Yeah. Speaking of Adobe Illustrator, let's just assume that I'm totally unaware of crypto art. I don't know anything about anything, not even computers, right? Tell me, what are we looking at right here on the screen?
Uh, okay, so this is the Adobe Illustrator panel, and we have the tools for drawing on the left side,
Mm-hmm.
and on the right side you have like your frequently used parts. These are the layers. I'm really messy when I'm studying. Like you can see, like nothing has a name. Everything is image. People use layers and stuff, but like I just turn on and off, see them, and I have my brushes and the colors. These are the most used ones. And
Mm-hmm.
the thing about Illustrator is that it's different from Photoshop. It's totally vector, like totally matte. So the pixel is always like it never gets smaller because like it's just vector. Those
Mm-hmm.
are not pixels at all. So it's the beauty of Illustrator, and that's why I like it more actually than Photoshop.
About your workspace here, and assuming that I don't know anything about crypto art and your workspace, please let me know what we're seeing in addition to Illustrator. So we know that you use Illustrator and a couple of other programs. We'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah.
But the actual piece, take us on a little walkthrough of this piece right here.
Okay, so this piece was actually, I was inspired by one of my good friends' sketches. It's not exactly the same, but like there were like four people just like trying to reach to another, like the Michelangelo's, like the most famous painting. So I decided to put only three people, and I wanted it to be like a stop motion, not like a 3D look. So that's why actually it has, like, you can see when the video moves. Do you want me to turn on the video? Like the mountains on the bottom, they are running smoothly, but the humans are like, they have a like a stop motion feeling. That's because they were made like 30 frames. I'm just gonna show you in a minute. I don't know if you can see it right now. I went back to the woman, the lady who's
Yeah,
like,
see, we
okay,
definitely see. Mm-hmm.
okay, perfect. So because I wanted to give the 2-dimension feeling, I had to draw like 30 different women, and like this one is just one look, and I'm just gonna do this, like, because this is like, I know it's crazy, but I drew each of them, and it took
That
me, yeah, it took me a lot of time.
that looks awesome though. Whatever you
Yeah,
just did was
yeah, I
that's
just turned
that's
on all the all the movements of one of the pieces, just
oh
one
my
of the
god.
woman. So for this, I used the website, uh, Magic Poser. I can show it too. I think it's, but no, I can't because the computer won't let me. There's a magicposer.com, and you can just move the muscles and the bones of the person and give it like a blender, like using a blender shape.
Mm-hmm.
Just a second. Okay. Okay. So and I took screenshots, 30 screenshot each, and then I drew it with the pen tool. This is one of the screenshots, this one, not this. This is my drawing. Okay, so I had the original screenshots. So with the pen tool, I started like drawing. Actually, I don't have an iPad right now, so I'm drawing from my screen. So
Oh
I
my
start
god.
drawing and drawing. Sorry, I'm just like really messy right now. Normally, I just get pissed and just delete everything when I'm when I do something wrong.
Wait, Sadat, like this is messy. This is considered messy. That's so much control, and you're just drawing that so easy. What?
Yeah, it's messy. For me, it's messy, and that's why it takes a lot of time. Like each person took one day. Like it was 3 days of work with those just drawings. But it's because of me. There were tons of easy ways to do that. So like I drew these, and I gave a little touch for. I'm just doing like, and then I wanted a nice and smooth pen. I'm just drawing one of them. Is it? I don't know if it's okay, but
Yeah, it's awesome.
so because I was not satisfied with this, I start like because it's Illustrator, you can use every handle and every anchor point to do whatever you want. I love Illustrator. I just love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
there's so
you
many.
can do.
Go ahead.
No, no, you go.
No, no, I was just gonna say that, yeah, I agree that Adobe Illustrator is so powerful, so many different
Yeah,
tools, so many different things to do. You can
yeah.
really make things happen.
It also has 3D, but I don't use it because the computer can't handle it actually. But and I don't know, it's better to use Blender or other tools. But it also
Hmm.
has 3D, I know it. So like let's just uh say that this is finished. Okay, I just check it if it's okay. Okay, it looks okay. And then I wanted to fill the woman. So this was kind of really easy and a nice, powerful tool for Illustrator. You have image tracing. So
Hmm.
you just turn any image to to vectors.
Mm.
So now it's working. Now it's doing it. I hope it doesn't crash. Okay. So now you can see it's kind of vector,
Mm.
like it's a sketch. Gene mi dondu? I think it's stuck again. I
It
get
it it
feedback.
it it, it is, but
Yeah.
while we refresh, I will ask you some questions in regards to vector. Do you recommend that people switch between a live in progress image and vector in order to accomplish a piece or an overall collection?
No. Uh, you mean tracing? I didn't get it. I didn't
Yeah, yeah,
understand
yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I'll make it simpler. For tracing and completing a project, do you think that switching to vector is a good idea?
No, actually, no, it's not. And I
Okay.
generally like I use it 10% of the time.
Okay, so it's a
Yeah.
so this is a trick. This is part of your style.
No, no, no. I don't use this generally, but for this one, I wanted to give like a little painting effect. And because the screenshots were really low quality, low resolution, when you trace a low resolution in Illustrator, it gives you like a cartoony feeling. So that's why this was good for it. But normally it messes up because it gives you tons of vectors, like tons, 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 and you can't handle it. You can't work with it. It's so hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just for this one.
Okay. Wow, like that's incredible because I mean the fact that you're able to like try new things for each piece, like that, a lot of people tend to get stuck in their way and while they're creating and they use the same tool, the same thing, but the fact that you're so brave, and like trying certain things out and trying to like master it, I guess that's part of being like an engineer too, just to go back to
Yeah.
that like you're able to take on a really complicated thing, break it apart and use parts of it in order to build something brand new and really make sense of it all. That's pretty
Yeah.
major.
I get bored when I don't do new stuff. I really get bored. Okay, so
Mm.
I was at tracing. Now you can see the little cartoony thing right now because
Hmm.
it's traced. Actually, I was not satisfied with those as well. So like I played with them a lot as well. So that wasn't that easy also. Okay, so then you expand this trace and it becomes a vector. So now it's totally mine. It's no more an image.
Mm.
And this is the like coolest part. So it's now you can do anything with it because you have tons of like pads and anchors and like handles. Super cool. So I did this to all of the women. You can see it, right? Tons of women.
Hmm.
Okay, so these are all like done with the same up tool. Yeah, and this is my second woman. It's actually the same. The process is the same. tons of women.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah,
so awesome.
I know. It's sometimes it's like meditating, and sometimes I just want to kill myself when I'm doing it. I don't know. And this is the guy again. All the movements. Maybe I should show the video so like the movements can make sense, because it doesn't even make sense to me right now. Um,
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
let
actually,
me,
I mean, I hate to be the contrarian here, but it makes sense to me, and I like it. And I actually wanted you to talk a little bit about it, the process being meditative and frustrating too, and how. What are your thoughts and your feelings, and why is that?
because like I don't know, like I was doing the same thing for 3 days. At first, like a half of the day, I was like, "Oh my God, this is so calm, and the guy is just flying. Let me draw the body and the sketch." And then I was like, I want to just finish this and go out. Like I can't handle it. Tons of mood swings, because you're doing the same thing on and on for hours,
The
and the movement,
repetition.
yeah, and the movements are like you can see it, like they're just so close. They're so similar, and it bores you.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Sada, we have a question actually from one of our
Okay.
members. We actually have a few, but this one is one of our members would like to know your process for tokenizing your artwork. Uh, yeah, you actually tokenize on a number of platforms. So,
Yeah.
but I guess what would be your go to platform, and or like how do you usually tokenize your artwork?
Uh, I started with super rare. Actually, it was just like last October, I think, October 2019, and like I don't understand what you mean by the process. I
Yeah,
use
yeah,
known
no.
origin and maker's place.
Yeah, keep in mind that some of our members they're actually really new to crypto art
Oh, I'm
and
sorry. I'm
collecting. Yeah,
sorry.
so
Okay.
while we understand that it's more a matter of like, hey, you can just mint by uploading the image or the video, and
Oh,
then right,
okay.
like
Okay.
yeah, but I think,
Okay.
but I mean there is somewhat of a process, but really, we kind of know that, like, hey, it's like if anything, if you're accepted to a platform, then you're able to mint by using their tools. So
Yeah, actually, it's really, really easy, because they all have the panels, and you just use your MetaMask, and they store it in IPFS. So you just
mhm.
pay the gas, upload the image. Sometimes the problem, generally, I have this problem because I use gradients a lot. The size is huge, so you have to compress it. You have to decide if you want to make GIF or MP4, and then you upload a thumbnail, and just like, okay, MetaMask, just do it and finish it. Pay the gas. I hate that part. I hate paying.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but it's cool. Solutions are coming, so
Yeah.
it's okay. Speaking of inspiration for solutions, we have a question from Dab Dragon, one of our members in the whale community. He would like to know. Well, actually, he made an observation, then he has a question. Uh, he appreciates the geometric aspect of your artwork, but he would like to know the inspiration behind your pieces, or at least your
Uh,
collections. Your collections.
yeah. Generally, my pieces seem like sometimes they are like really childish and really colorful, but like I always try to give a message. Even if it's not in the image, it's like I write a stupid poem. I don't mean like stupid, like a sarcastic poem, and I just wanna like criticize something. I
Mm,
don't just like, I just don't want to put something colorful and okay, this is beautiful, just like let it go. Because
mm.
I'm not really an optimistic person. Uh, my pieces are really colorful, but I'm kind of dark a little sometimes, not always.
That's
So I
That's
just
where the
want to
fun stuff
criticize.
is.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying that actually the darkness, the drama, that's where all the fun stuff is at.
Yeah. Uh, I just want to like criticize the system, like the elites, global elites, and the rich people, and the ones that are just ruining the world and stuff. So I just try to put a little piece in every artwork I make. And this one is like the name is Statiko. I don't know how to even pronounce it in English. It's Statiko in Turkish,
It's
actually.
yeah, I mean you basically said it. Status quo.
Okay, status quo. We just say Statiko.
I
And
like your version better. I like Turkish better than English.
okay, I'll teach you Turkish.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'll teach you some words. I'll text you. I'll DM
That
you.
that's cool.
Uh,
One of our members, Aum, he would like to know, would you say you create more with your mind or your vibe and energies? And do you consider yourself more technical and emotional? Well, actually, wait, let me speak to this point. Aum,
okay.
just I was actually gonna bring this up. So this is actually a segue into a question I had later on down the line. But but in terms of her being technical and emotional, she's like she actually just said that she has a balance of both, having her engineer in architectural side. She also tends to go between being dark and also being colorful, so she tends to tap into both of those sides. So yeah, but so sorry, Sada.
It's perfect. You do the you can continue. I'm okay
no,
with
no,
it.
no, but I guess this is a perfect segue into an observation of mine, since I'm all about vibes and energies too. Um, I noticed that there's two things. Your pieces are very abstract,
Yeah.
and they're very entrancing, And I know artists tend to create things that they see in their mind's eye, and your pieces in
Mhm.
particular feel like you're allowing us a glimpse into many things moving like around in your head. Um,
Yeah.
could you describe to us the colors and shapes in your head, and like what are their vibes and energies?
Oh my God, it's so hard. This is a hard question. Uh, well, I don't know. They move a lot. Like, I try to take notes when things flow around my mind. Actually, I started putting a piece of paper next to my bed when I sleep, so like I can just because things go so fast, and I keep forgetting them. I can't keep up with them, so I don't even know how to describe it. Like, uh, I have both really positive thoughts and negative thoughts at the same time, like depressed and manic at the same time. So it's like confusing and it's hard. It's hard to
Yeah,
deal with it. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I can relate. Not to put words in your mouth and tell you how to express it, but I can just say from an alternate perspective that that yeah, like all of that stuff is what like shows in your art. Especially like in yours in particular, the fact that there's so many flowing movements, and there's you use a lot of great shading too to add a little of the drama to your
Yeah.
pieces. So and with the repetition, it's really hypnotic, above everything else, which I appreciate.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see something. Yeah, yeah. So I have another question from one of our members. His name is Spaza. uh he would like to know if you have a routine that you follow, or are most of your pieces just done on the fly? And like, do you have like a lot of drafts? Do you have to start over and over until it's perfect, or do you kind of correct it as it goes along?
Um, Actually, I do both, I think. First, I start with like sketching on paper, not on computer, because like I'm old fashioned. I love like pencils and the I don't know that the you know the brown papers, old Just a sec. Cihan, saman kağıdına ne deniyor? I'm asking the English version of the paper I'm using. Like it's an old style paper, so I just sketch and I get angry and I just throw it away and I do it the same. And then I start like on Illustrator sketching, and I think I start correcting at that time. Yeah, after that I start correcting. But sometimes
Yeah.
I again get pissed and just delete the file. Yeah, I do it, and then I empty the trash can too. Like I don't want to see it anymore. That's yeah, I know it's stupid, but like I just do it that way.
No, actually, and I think that our listeners can agree that it's actually really refreshing to hear an artist say that they get frustrated too, that they get pissed off too, and
Yeah,
but what I like about that is that you're able to put that back into your artwork. You know, it's like it's not like you're pissed and you quit. It's like you're pissed because there's something you're trying to achieve. Like you're working towards a particular goal or vision. You know, so if there's resistance, you're fighting against it. You know, and we can see that. We can see that in the shape of this man right here and the repetition. We can see the shape in the women in the two forms of the women that you showed. You
yeah.
know, we can see that took a lot of time to get that exact.
Yeah,
uh
it drove me crazy. Yeah, and I have to thank my boyfriend because I just get pissed and say I'm just gonna quit. I hate everything. I'm just gonna go and do this, and he's like, okay, calm down. You're gonna do it. So like, okay, I do it, but he helps a little. Nah. So I wanted to show this because of the question, like the updating part after I decide not to delete the work. So this was the first version after I drew the people. So I decided to put a galaxy. So I just searched for a galaxy picture from Pixabay and just put it. And then I put some mountains and I made the composition and I said, okay, this is okay. Let's move on from this composition. And from this, it turned into this.
what? Oh my god, y'all, do y'all see this? Do you see
Uh,
this? Wow, this is like,
yeah.
I mean, these are like two different pieces, but yet
Yeah.
they're both interesting. It's like they're both interesting. Like I like this one that we're looking at right now, and then I also
Yeah,
like the final product too.
I'm gonna use the mountains on the new piece, by the way, because I love those mountains actually. So, and after that, when I shaped the composition, even though the colors are like they suck, I know, like they are beautiful in their own way, but with the composition, they don't fit. So I said, okay, I have to put mountains and like a background, like a galaxy, and the people should be in like something. The piece I mentioned, my friend's piece that I was inspired from at the beginning, she put the people in an eye. So at first I put this is kind of iris, this thing you can see, right? I'm
Mhm.
not stuck again, right?
No, 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 no.
Okay,
Stop.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so I said I have to put it in a bubble. So we have brainstormed at home, and then it turned into this.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. That's like
that's
the
kind of different.
the reason why the reason why I keep saying wow, again, I see things somewhat like differently. Like I see things in a way where I can like see what it took to get there. You know, like I
Yeah.
see how much time. Like I can see like when you were pissed and frustrated and how you got to this point. You know, so I can appreciate it. That's why I'm like, wow, like all right. Like to me, it's like all right. I need to sit down and shut the hell up and look at my computer for hours and just work in order to get it. You know, so I'm curious about there's a little bit of symbolism in this compared to some of your other pieces, right? With this particular piece, would you mind zooming in a little bit just so we
This one,
can
right?
yeah, okay. with this piece right here. Yeah, so you mentioned the Michelangelo piece, right? But the
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
was.
Sorry.
You go, you go.
I was gonna say that like you referenced it, right? But
No, my friend referenced it, and I
oh
referenced her.
okay. Okay. Well, I was actually gonna say, right, that in that particular piece there were only two subjects, while in this one there are three, right? A lot
Yeah.
of times, the secret about using three is tied into a lot of esoteria. It's tied into a lot of mysticism. There's like there's also hidden meaning when you use certain numbers or shapes that are in a certain alignment, right? So for this right here, the fact that you're using three bodies, and and they're reaching out in the way that they are, and then you have space in the background somewhat, you're actually telling a larger story. I'm curious if this was on purpose, or if this was like
You're
a
good.
subconscious.
You're really
you know
good. You should be you should have your own show, by the way.
No.
Like I know, I
this
think
is this
I
is
can give you the AI file, and you just can just a second. Again, stuck.
no. I mean, I mean, we're not really stuck. We're still kind of
Okay.
on this.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We're looking at the
Okay.
piece right now, but
Okay. Perfect.
I'm curious because especially with the way that you mentioned that you use the program to shape the bodies, right? Magic
Yeah.
poser, right? The
Yeah. Magic poser. I just
the
use
pose
that. Yeah.
the posing that you're using here, and the fact that they're in this bubble, is giving us
Mhm.
more than one subject here.
Yeah.
Uh, these three bodies aren't necessarily bodies. They may
Mhm.
actually be alluding to something else, right? Whereas
Mhm.
okay, let me give a little backstory, and then tell me if I'm hot or cold on this, right?
Okay.
Within certain esoteria and mysticism, right? Again, I was talking
Mhm.
about using three in symbolisms, right?
Mhm.
um they say that the planets in space, right, all they
Mhm.
are larger versions of cells in the body, right? So essentially, as above, so below, right? So above in space and below within our bodies, right? The fact that this bubble has these three shapes would mean different parts of a cell, right, connecting to one another. So it means life. And the fact
Yeah.
that it's out in space too kind of shows us the similar thing. And then you see the bubbles out on the side too. You can only assume that these stars are actually more bubbles just like this, with more life within them. you know
Yeah.
so i
Yep.
was so I was curious, like, am I hot or am I cold? Because I could just be
You're hot.
projecting my
You're
own.
hot.
Okay. We have another question.
Okay.
One of my team members, Rude Moose, she's awesome. She's incredible. I wouldn't be here without her. So shout out to her. She says that we have a question from one of our community members. They would like to know. They wonder, how would you sell your art for a normal collector, essentially someone who's not in the digital space? And how would you? Oh wait. Okay, and how would you explain to someone how to get into NFTs? Let me just rephrase this. It's a two-part question. If you had to sell a physical version of this piece right here, right? How would you go about selling it? And then two, how would you convince a normal person to get into NFTs and crypto art?
Okay. Um, for the first one, I can just paint this thing and sell it right away. Actually, I do paint things as well.
Mm,
I'm not just a digital artist. I'm actually like painting, a sketch, and I draw. So, but I've never thought about it actually. Um, I don't know. Maybe I didn't
mhm.
get the question. The first question was
No, no,
hard.
it's cool. So okay, so as a painter, right? How do you find collectors, like collectors for your physical paintings?
Oh no, I've never searched for it. I've never looked for it. Actually,
Okay.
like I entered this world because like it was kind of a hobby, because I swing trade.
Mm,
That's why I think this is the answer to the question. So I've never sold any piece before because even though I worked as a web designer, or like I made tons of logos and stuff, but I've never done like, okay, this painting or this digital artwork, okay, I'm selling it. I've never done that before.
Hmm.
The crypto art scene.
Mm.
So I don't have any idea how to do it. Like I wouldn't do it actually. Because when I paint it, I don't want to give them away. I just want to keep them to myself. Yeah.
Oh, trust me when I tell you that I can relate, and a lot of people feel that way because it's like, man, like it's like when someone just buys it and then they just want to flip it quickly, or it's just like they're not really like showing anyone, but like it's just there's just little tiny things, and you're just like, man, like you just took a part of me, right? Like I put a little part of myself into this piece, and I really
Yeah.
want you to appreciate it, like not really just like, oh, I'm trying to sell it for the name value, like, like I
Yeah,
put
yeah, yeah.
time.
If the person really appreciates it, yeah, I think, okay, I can even gift it. Like, okay, it's yours. I don't want to sell it because you appreciate it. Well, I make emotional connections, I think. I don't know. I've never thought about it, so this is just the first answer that popped to my mind.
But all right, but is it true though? If it's the first answer, is that true that you have emotional connections to the pieces and you don't want to give them away?
I don't know. I might or not. I don't know. I'm an artist. I swing a lot. I'm an artist. I do whatever I want.
Yeah, that's the answer. That's the real right there.
I just I can just throw it away. Like I don't care. Okay. But yeah, I mean, like before crypto art, that's why actually crypto art is so important for me, because before that, I've never considered selling any paintings or any other stuff. I was just like, it was business when I did design. Okay, logos or like web pages. But with crypto art, it was like I just started doing whatever I want
Hmm.
and selling those. And when I entered the crypto art scene, it was like the volume was really low. I was there before Whale Shark.
No, I know.
Actually,
See, okay. Oh man, why'd you know? You didn't have to say it. I was waiting to
I
say
was
this.
before. I
No,
was
I knew.
before.
I was like, this is one thing I was gonna drop a bomb on the rest of the community and say, hey, y'all, did y'all know this secret right here? That yeah, this is the reason why I said what I said in the beginning. That you guys have to know who we're talking to right now. Like
Hey,
she's amazing, So
I'm challenging you, Whale Shark. No, like when I entered it, really, actually, it was really fun, and I was swing trading, and I'm still swing trading, by the way, and it was so stressful. So like, and I was learning about blockchain and crypto projects and stuff. So I was checking out dapps.com or something else like that. I don't remember. So I saw super rare, I think. Maybe I'm just like, this is what I remember at the moment. So, and the volume was really low actually. Like people were selling like $10, $20, maybe $100. And then I said, oh my God, this is super fun. People are just selling whatever they want. So I just applied. I made a unprofessional website. It was really unprofessional because I didn't put any logos and other brand stuff in the website. So I just applied it. That's how it began actually.
and the rest
I'm
is
sorry.
history.
Yeah, that's it.
um, hmm. you okay? I know, right? That even though we're on Illustrator right now, right? I'm looking at the mountains in Illustrator,
Oh,
and
you
I know,
want to?
and yeah. So I know that
You
you
want
didn't
it?
make the mountains in Illustrator. Which program did you
Okay.
make the mountains in?
It's Touch Designer actually. It's not really popular. It's popular, but and it's really nice. I love it. Just a sec. I'm gonna turn it on. I render the Touch Designer and the After Effects in the other computer, so I'm just gonna show you the like non-commercial versions here. So let me find Touch Designer.
She's just gonna switch over to
Yeah.
the touch
Let me
designer
check.
program. She's
Let me
good.
check my paper. I'm gonna find where the touch designer piece is at. Okay. Just a second. Actually, at first I was gonna use processing, but then I decided on touch designer. Okay, so I'm switching at the moment. Not. Sesleri kapıyorum, tamam. Okay, so I'm turning it on. Okay. Is it okay?
Yeah, it came up. Hey
Yeah.
y'all, take a look at the screen and check this out right here.
Nikhil, what the? Just John, just give me a second. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it's totally okay.
He's just telling me to turn off because the computer can't handle these. Okay, it's gonna crash. Okay, let me turn off this. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, y'all. So if you're looking at the screen right now, you're actually looking at the mountains that were in the previous piece that she designed in a totally different program and then imported.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super cool. I love this program, but it's really expensive actually for us because we're Turkish and our currency is like really. Can I just swear here like shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I say shit?
Hey, Sada, I curse all the time, and the whale
Okay.
community knows this. All they
Okay,
know.
like our currency and our government sucks. So like
Yeah.
everything is super expensive for us. Like everything is because we have to uh, multiply it with 7.5.
Oh my
Everything.
god. Oh,
Yeah,
that
because our
sucks.
currency sucks. Yeah. So this is the non-commercial version. We have the commercial in the other computer.
Mm-hmm.
So let me. How can I explain? So here. This is hard to explain. The thing about Touch Designer is you can put Python functions in it. That's the best part. I don't know if anyone is into Python. It's a like programming language. It's really cool. I'm trying to
Oh,
learning at the moment.
oh yeah, yeah. Actually, we're all in the crypto space, so we're pretty familiar
Yeah.
with multiple developer languages and coding, well, coding languages, I should say. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the background, the red color is it's on purpose because I'm just gonna get this and put it on After Effects. Actually, I think I can do this on After Effects, but I don't like After Effects too much. So like, I liked using different style, the different programs and other things, and combining them in one program. So this is super hard to explain, but I'll just, if the computer does not crash. Okay, can you see the basic style without the texture right now?
Yeah, and that still looks so good. I don't. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I love this.
yeah, I was really, like I wasn't sure which one to put with the texture or not. What you think this one is better?
Well, the thing is that the texture adds a little bit more gravity,
Yeah,
and what it does is it really puts you deeper into the space itself, so like you feel drawn in, whereas this right here, right, while I love the sci-fi feel to it,
hmm,
it may pull to like, it may pull away a little bit from the previous
yeah,
from the overall piece, the like the with the texture, it feels like you can touch it, you can feel how rough it is, you feel like you're out in space and you're looking at
yeah,
the bubble with the people, like you feel like you're there, it puts you in the environment. So I think that was a really strong choice of yours.
yeah. It was so hard to choose it.
Speaking of
Like,
choices, one of our members, Dab Dragon, he has a two-part question for you again. He would
okay.
like to know, what was your final feeling about this piece, well, like the finished NFT mining piece, when you decided it was over, and then does it have more meaning now than when it started in the beginning as a regular art piece? So essentially, I'll just say that again, just so it's clear. Um, how do you feel about the piece now that it's over and finished? And do you feel like it means more to you now?
Yeah, yeah. I'm totally like It's okay. It's what I want. It changed a lot. Yeah, it changed maybe too much, but like yeah, it's the message I want to give. Like, okay, we're connected, but we're not connected. We're trying to uh we're trying not to change our statu quo. I'm in Turkish again.
Mhm.
But should we risk it? And I think the message is okay. I get it. That's the important. I get the message. I'm really satisfied with it. Maybe the background can be a little darker, but that's fine. I'm okay. It's fine. Okay, I'm fine with the piece. And there was another question. I think the one before the how if you have to sell someone an NFT. Do I remember it wrong? I don't know. If you want
Yeah,
to
oh
sell
yeah.
someone an NFT but they don't know about the NFT world,
Well, more about how would you introduce someone to the NFT art space? How would you introduce someone
because
who doesn't
because
know
I
about it?
did it, because I did
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's why I remember the question. Yeah, I did it to one of my friends actually, and he also got a sandbox land and some access to himself. Like I told him, uh, I told him that this was buying land in our from a popular like this is like buying land in Manhattan in the 50s. I said something
Oh,
like this.
oh God. Oh, that's like,
Yeah,
man,
I didn't
what?
say these words. I said the Turkish words, the Turkish cities and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like, that really hits home because I'm born and raised in Manhattan. So
Oh, I
yeah,
love it.
so
It's gorgeous.
yeah. I'm actually from one of still the most culturally relevant when it comes to art neighborhoods. I'm from the Lower East Side of Manhattan. So that's just a
Oh.
little tidbit for anybody listening and stalking. No, but yeah. So that's where I'm from, and like, and it has a rich history when it comes um to art itself. It fueled so many different movements, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, so just imagine this area in the 50s. You know, it would be, whew, man, you hit a gold mine. So that's right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I think so. Then I said like they can lose value, but just don't care about it. They'll gain value back. So he was
Hmm.
convinced. But that person knew about the crypto world. Like he knew Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff. I don't know how to explain. I tried to explain some of my friends who were just like who knew Bitcoin as like a casino cash, and they were like, "Oh, how am I gonna put that digital piece on the wall?" And like, oh, okay, that I can say anything else too. Okay, that's
Yeah,
it.
you yeah, so yeah, we all have that situation where we try to explain and the person doesn't want to understand. So we're like, okay, let me just shut up, right?
Yeah,
Instead of forcing them, right? Um
yeah.
we also have another question from one of our members. His name is Jay Bloom. He would like to know, do you keep a fan base or a community? And how does someone reach out to you if they're interested in seeing more of your work?
Um, I I have a website, but I don't update it. Actually, I have to update my website. Uh, just a second. Just efendim? Anyone can reach me from Twitter. Actually, I don't give away emails because like they can get hacked.
Oh yeah, no emails. More so like links. So yeah. So
Yeah,
thank you,
Twitter.
thank you, News.
On
Yeah.
my Twitter, I have my link tree. So like all my like super rare makers place, everything, my crypto voxels gallery. Thanks to Whale Shark,
Hmm.
he gave me the place.
Mm,
And so like they can just DM me anyone anytime. And I'm gonna update my website. Like, I know it's really like kind of old.
hmm.
Okay.
It's cool. Yeah, we have. But people are actually staring at the mountains right now.
Yeah.
They love the green mountain. So while we're talking, they're like stuck just looking at it. And they're big fans.
Did I show you the texture that I used for this mountain? The original texture.
Oh no, please
Oh,
let us
I
know.
want to reference that website as well because that's gorgeous. I'm just gonna show you. I like referencing to the places that I use because like, okay, you can see it, right?
Yeah. Oh, just one
Yeah,
second.
yeah. This is texture heaven. These guys they're totally free, and I think they use just Patreon. And
Oh my God. Wait. Yeah.
what
Texture
happened?
Haven and also HDR.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy. They
Oh
have
no,
3D models and
no,
HDR.
don't show this. Don't show this to people. This is the
Why?
secret. This is the secret. This
Oh,
is the
I'm sorry. Also, you should have
no,
told me that
no,
before. Oh my
no,
god.
no. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. But
I'm
yeah.
just okay. Just like, oh, okay. Nothing happened. Just
No, no,
okay.
not
I'm turning off.
not
Nothing happened.
not. You can show them. You can show them. It's
I know. I
so
know.
so so yeah, y'all. The reason why I just got super hype over that is because those textures are free and you can
Yeah.
manipulate them and add them to your 3D artwork. So
Yeah, they're crazy and they're just gorgeous. All the textures. I just used this one. Let me show that. I don't know these guys. I have no idea who they are, by the way. Okay, they have tons of textures and they're just gorgeous. And I use this one as I showed before, and that's it. Okay, so this is the mud texture that we have. Let me change the screen so no one can remember this website. Okay, we're back. So
cool.
okay,
So Sada, we have another question.
okay.
Someone would like to know, do you take commissions or are you just creating projects for your collections in order to sell for yourself?
I mean, what kind of commissions? I don't know.
Oh, so if someone is interested in having a custom piece made by you and they pay you,
Oh,
uh, is that something you do, crypto art wise, crypto art related?
I don't know. Like, if we have the energy, like if we have the connection, why not? Like, sometimes people can be so like they can just like you want to kill yourself when they ask for more and more. But like, if you have the energy, you can just why not? Like,
Oh,
I
that's
think I've never tried it before. Like, making a piece. How does it even work? I don't know. Like a
oh
collaborated work, or I'm just gonna do the
no.
work.
Oh no. So it's kind of like, let's say someone saw your Twitter, they DM you, they say, "Hey, I love your work so much. I want one for myself." So they want a one of one, right? And they're like, "Hey,
Oh,
can you make this for me?" And then you make the piece and they pay you outright. So like so that's like they're essentially commissioning you to create the piece.
oh, yeah, yeah, sure.
Mm.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again to that, just so you know,
Yeah,
right, that
that can be arranged. Okay, that can
yeah,
be
y-
arranged.
yeah. We have a lot of people here that are somewhat new. They're brand new collectors. They want to become collectors. So this is essentially their way of being
Okay.
educated
But
in
but but I'm gonna put a little touch of myself. Like, I can't just do the thing that they want. And I have to be in charge also. That's the thing.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Um all right, let's see something. There were two other programs that you use, right? In order
It
to
is.
bring this all
Yeah.
together. Wh-
Um
I'll give you.
Actually, for the background, I also use Touch Designer.
Okay.
And then at the end, uh, let me show you the end part directly. I used After Effects. This, but I I think it's on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, this is where the magic happens. So when it turns into the animation,
Mm-hmm.
but it can crash anytime because this computer, it's kind of messy because I make it on the other computer. There's a gaming computer in the little room. So for the rendering and all the animation, you can see it right now, right? It's
Yeah.
trying to render. So when all the pieces are finished, I just put it here and like combine them and I render it, and that's it.
Mm.
Right now, it's not like the people are not in the exact position because there are plugins and stuff, but I can't install them on this PC. But like I just installed it because I wanted to show it like a sketch of After Effects, and this is how I get the render. Oh, you can see the girl, right?
Well, it actually
Again, are we stuck
yeah. But on a positive note,
Oh,
this is
okay.
actually we could actually leave it right here.
Okay, perfect.
And yeah. So, but I will say this, right? Do you have any encouraging words for any upcoming artists or any advice for people who are brand new to the crypto art space who are looking to become the next version of you or someone else, or even just the next version of themselves as an artist?
I don't know. They just have to keep working and like, I don't know. What. I'm so bad at these things.
No,
I can't encourage anyone. Yeah, you have to work and you have to promote yourself and you have to be like, you should never quit and these are blah 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 like everybody says. The thing is like, do it if you love it. If you don't like it, just give up. That's encouraging. That's
actually, I mean, you're actually doing someone a favor by really like mentioning that. It's like you have to want it. That's really what the overall thing about what you just said is. It's like if you really want it, that'll allow you to really fight through the resistance. If you may have a family member who may disagree with your choices, or you may not have a support system, you have to really want it, because at the end of the day, it's just you and your artwork, and then other people will want your artwork.
Yep. And when you look at the artwork, you should be like happy. Okay, I did something good. Okay, I'm happy with it. If you're not, again, nothing. I'm not a positive person. I can't encourage anyone. But like, if you like it, do it. Just okay.
Yes, you are. You're actually very positive. You have a really strong vibration, and you're awesome. You're awesome.
Again spoiling me. I'm gonna teach you Turkish, okay?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So, yeah, if you can, please say thank you very much to Seda.
Thanks,
we appreciate
everyone.
her time here in the Whale Community Server, and for creating this awesome piece for the NFT mining initiative. Just so you know that this live art stream was recorded, and it will be available on our Whale TV platforms. So we have them actually on Twitter and also on our brand new YouTube account. You'll be able to find this video in the future, and you'll be able to stay up to date on everything that's going on that way. Again, everyone, please let's give a warm thank you to Seda. We appreciate her time here.
Thanks everyone for listening as well.